Hi, how are you guys? I'm happy to be here after some time. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here. I'm happy you're here. If you're new, I'm Liz Kengonzi. Please subscribe to my channel so that you keep getting pop-ups when the videos come up. Yeah, I love talking about relationships, and this channel is about building healthy relationships. Building healthy relationships with ourselves, the relationship you have with yourself, the relationship you have with your God, the relationship you have with your loved ones, relatives and friends. Basically, that's it. But today specifically, I'd promised you guys a video about my experience with natural family planning. For those who might not be familiar, natural family planning is whereby you just study your body, its natural occurrences. You study the body and you use that to know when you're fertile, when you're not fertile. So if you want to conceive, you utilize the fertile times. When you don't want to conceive, you utilize the infertile times. Does that make sense? Yeah, so natural methods is more you study the natural occurrences of your body. I've been using natural family planning ever since I got married. Ever since 2015, we've been using natural family planning. We've moved from one method to another. For those who are not very familiar, please comment if you want to learn more about natural family planning. But I'm assuming you all have heard about natural family planning. Yeah, most people know about at least the beads. That one is a bit more common for people who have cycles that are regular cycles. But for people like us who don't have regular cycles, whereby jumps, your periods come when they feel like, yeah, there are also methods which can support that. So I used from 2015, I was using Billings ovulation method, and you guys, I found Billings so complex, but we used it for almost 7 full years. 7 years we're using it, and all our kids, we've conceived them using Billings ovulation method, because we plan when to have the next child. At least, okay, roughly, I know God has the biggest hand, but at least we plan, because all our kids have the same spacing. Our firstborn is 6 years, she's almost 7. Our second born is 3 years, almost 4, and the youngest now is almost 1. So they all have like 3-year gap. So we have we specifically did that. My husband wanted a 4-year gap. You people, 4 years is a lot. That means I'll be producing until I'm great. Anyway, we compromised and we put a 3-year gap. But it has worked for us. And I think it's not rocket science. The basics are as simple as discipline. It looks so simple, but it's so complex, because those are times which are very, very tricky. And anytime you twist and you don't follow the rules, you run a chance of disappointing yourself, because if you don't follow the rules, that means whatever outcome you want will not come out. Yeah, my experience has been amazing, because it's natural. Number one, first and foremost, is that you're just studying your body. You're not putting anything in your body. You're not swallowing anything. There's nothing. You're just studying your own body. How does my body react when I'm in my P's? How does it react immediately after my P's? How do I know that I'm fertile? You study the body fluids that come out of your girl down there. And it's very easy, and it's very, very simple. I thank God so much, the Catholic Church, because they've really, really tried to put in effort to train us, because these things don't have a lot of funding. You know, actually, I don't think I've had any funding for natural family planning. Maybe it's there, but I've not had, it's not that popular. Why? Because it's me studying my body. Nobody's selling to me anything. You've seen, as I study my body, I'm not buying anything to put in. I'm not buying anything to touch. It's just me and my body, that's it. So there's nobody who is making money, so it's not popular as we would think. But this is the longest existing method, because these are methods which have been there before 14 BC. 14 BC, yeah. At least the first one we read about in the history of natural family planning was as far as that, where women used to jump up and down. Jump up and down to make sure that the sperm comes down, you know. But you see, at least it has been that long. It's not like the artificial methods which have been in existence recently. Yeah, so I found it cheap, because I'm not paying any money. I'm not swallowing anything. I found it cheap. I found it healthy and doable, because everywhere I am, I'm with my body. I can literally study my body from morning to evening as long as I want to. Yeah. Then the other thing, the biggest advantage I found is that we have a topic. My husband and I, every day we have a topic to discuss, because we have to know what reading we've taken, what is my body like today. So even when you've iced, you know, that holy ice where you don't want to speak, you find yourselves that you have to say something. So what is the reading? Yeah, the reading is this, but you've said something, you see. So you can't ice your colleague for too long. So it helps communication, it helps that bond. At least you always have something. For us, for accountability purposes, yes, I'm with my body all day, but I may not always remember to take the readings. So we try, he's the one who makes the reading on my body. So he's the one who swipes down there to check what reading it is. So that has helped us also to bond us, also him to learn the method. And I be listening to him training men. Guys, this is how natural family planning works. You know, we've gained confidence. It's still scary, guys. But at least we've gained confidence because we've seen ourselves conceive when we wanted and not conceive when we didn't want. Does that make sense? I know it's scary and all, but when you see it work, you gain the confidence. Even when you see yourself use it for 1 full month and your peas come, and you've not conceived because you didn't want to conceive, that in itself gives you confidence. Yeah, so it has helped us bond. It has helped me learn my body. Before that, I did not know what my body was doing. I used to confuse ovulation for my peas coming the next day, yet it's ovulation. I didn't know why I would react the way I would react. I'd be super, super touchy and all this. And I didn't know why. But now at least I know that now I'm in this time of my cycle. That's why my body is reacting like this. That's why I'm feeling this. So it has increased my awareness to my body. I thank God so much for every single person that has put in effort to teach us natural family planning, and for that I'll forever pay forward. I have tried my level best. I'm trying to train people, at least on the methods I've used. Like I've told you, I've used Billings ovulation method, I've used 2-day method, which is very simple and very usable, guys. It's so comfortable. It needs discipline. Please mark me right. It needs lots of discipline because you have to be disciplined to follow the rules. The basis of natural family planning is the rule is a rule. It's a rule for a reason. You've understood? So you have to really, really be disciplined. Yeah, but the beauty is that the church, the Catholic Church at least, has put in a lot of effort. All hospitals for Catholic Church, like Kisubi Hospital, Vilika Hospital, like a church hospital in Zambia, they have a section where you can go and learn about natural family planning. That's 1. 2, there are videos like this. I know it might not be so popular because I try to look up videos on YouTube and which are training these things. They are not very as detailed. That's what I'm telling you. Subscribe so that we spread the word. Encourage us. Some of us have the experience. Some of us have the motivation. Encourage us. Subscribe. Share like a video. Ask the questions. The first time I mentioned it that I was going to record this video, I asked for questions. Do you know how many questions I got, guys? I literally got 1 question. Yeah, so I don't know if it's because people are not interested, but anyway, at least for the benefits I've enjoyed, I'll keep speaking, keep trying to teach. I'll try to teach my sisters who come to me. There are some people who are searching for the knowledge. So I would really, really love you to ask questions. Ask if there's anything you're interested in, if there are some myths you've heard, if there are things. I know there are lots of myths that people keep saying out there because of natural family planning, but most of those are not true. Ask people who have experienced it. Don't just hear say from people who just assume. I have used it. I'm almost 8 years in marriage, a few months shy, almost 8 years in marriage, and we've used natural family planning. Challenges have been there, days of doubt have been there, days of frustration have been there, but it's been an amazing journey, guys. It's been an amazing journey. I wish my husband wasn't camera shy. He would come here and judge you. But it's been an amazing journey. Yeah, and I thank God. Natural family planning is possible, but you have to be determined, you have to be decided. And it's for couples which are working together. You can't do it alone as a woman and expect the man to just keep hearing news reports. You have to agree, the two of you, because there's a lot of things that the man has to support you with. For example, on the ovulation day, that's the day when the egg is released, is the most fertile day for every woman. But that's also the most vulnerable day. That's when the woman wants to be touched. That's when you want a hug. That's when you get. So if you really are determined not to conceive, that's the day when your man has to stand strong. He's like, you know what? I know you're emotional. I know you're feeling these things, but I put my foot down. We're not sleeping together. You see? So you need the support of a man 100% more than even your own support as a woman. If the man is not into it, it will never, ever succeed. You'll be lying to yourself. You'll frustrate yourself for nothing. So I know many men look like they are not interested because they don't seem to be motivated, just out of ignorance. But once they learn the method and learn the advantages, they'll get to know how these things are. So please, if you hear there is a Musomo, a conference, a retreat, a teaching about natural family planning, please attend. I know like Emmaus Center has this, it's a full week of training about natural family plan. Can you imagine a full week and you go there as couples and you learn and you sit and you study? There are people like us who are practicing, who are willing to teach. You just contact whoever you can, who you know is using natural family planning. They would gladly teach you. Sit down and you just need one day like this. Or one afternoon, you sit, you learn the method, go home, practice, ask questions on WhatsApp. You don't have to keep coming back. You can ask us questions on WhatsApp and we answer. As long as the first session, you have come and you've listened. So it's a lot of effort, and also we need refreshers. You see, we've been using it. It can almost seem like you know it all. No, you keep going back for retreats, you keep going back for trainings, for teachings. Some of them are even half day. Some of them, you know. So please, let's put effort. This natural thing can actually work, and it's healthy. Have you imagined if we learned natural and we taught it to our children? It would just be super cool. Yeah, so my journey has been good, has been amazing, and I'm glad to share it with you. Like I've told you, the ones I am confident about is Billings ovulation method and 2-day method. The reason for those two methods is because for me, my cycle is not regular. I'm not the kind who can tell you on 15th, I'll get my P's, and on 15th, they come. I'm not that kind of person. I know there are ladies who are privileged that way, that they can even predict 3 days from now I'm getting my P's, and they actually get them. Now those ones, they can use these two. Of course, these two work for them, but they can also use some others, like they can use the ones which actually fit their cycle. The bead can easily work for them. The cycle beads, they work for them because you have a specific day you start, a specific day you stop, a specific everything. So please, let's learn. Ask questions. You get? Ask questions. Ask questions. There's no foolish question. Ask. And the biggest myth I've found, which is not true, guys, let me tell you how we even proved this. The biggest myth was when you use natural family planning, you have less fun. Just to spare the young children. That you have less fun because of natural family planning. Nope. Our counselors taught us something. You do, every time you record your reading for the day, you also record when you've had the fun. And when you go back and look at the month, you'll be surprised how much fun you had. So it's not true. It's not true. And the other myth is there's too much abstinence in natural family planning, which is not true. Do you know, even when you're on artificial family planning, you still cannot have sex every single day, every single night. There are those days when you just chill, like you just sleep. It's not every single day, night that you... So there is even abstinence when you're on artificial. It's just that it's random. You choose and pick when it should be. Now, natural just makes it organized abstinence. Like the same days you would have abstained, you bring them in a specific period. Why? Because the body in that time is doing something that you don't align with. Maybe it's fertile and you don't want to conceive. Maybe it's infertile and you actually want to conceive. And the other myth I've found is that when people don't want to conceive, I'm speaking too fast. No, I think I'm too slow. But anyway, when people want to conceive, they don't consider using natural family planning, which is a very, very big myth. When you want to conceive, you also actually have to use natural family planning. Why? If you can easily utilize the wrong days and you miss out on the right days. What do I mean? You miss out, you use the infertile days and you exhaust yourself instead of maximizing on the fertile days. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. So we all need natural family planning, whether you want to conceive, whether you want to prevent conception, whatever reason you have, we need natural family planning, and we need the knowledge. Even if, yes, you don't intend to ever use it, we need the knowledge so that at least when we are in conversations or talking to our sisters and brothers who are struggling with the other side effects of the other methods, at least you have something to add. You can give them an alternative. Know that there's an option, and natural family planning works, and many people are using it. You will be shocked how many people are using it, and it's successful for them. The other myth is everyone who uses natural family planning overproduces. Nope. I've seen people who have used natural family planning have hit menopause and they have 2 kids. 2, 1, 2. And they used only natural throughout. At least that I've seen with my own eyes. Then there are those who have actually chosen, I'll use natural family planning, but I want 10 kids. So you can't blame that on the method necessarily. Yeah, so, but like I've told you, as we've spaced our kids, spaced them 3 years, and we chose that and decided that, okay, I would wink my husband into it. He wanted 4, I would wink him to 3. But it was a decision, so we can't start blaming it on the method. If we wanted to wait longer, we would have waited longer. Yeah, so either way, the method works. I hope you've been inspired. I hope a question has popped in your head. Please ask in the comment section. Ask in the comment section. I'm in an amazing community where we've just recently graduated as trainers of natural family planning. Yes, I'm proud to say that. Yeah, so that community will be communicating much more. I'll be telling you guys as things come up. I'll give you links to their sites, to some of the videos that will be created by the team. So please ask questions. Ask away. Ask. There's no question too bad to be asked about natural family planning. Feel free. At least I'm telling you the truth. This is not a hoax. I have used natural family planning and it has worked. Yeah. Kale guys, I love you. God bless you. Let's keep each other in prayer. Whoever is discouraged, please pick your Bible and get something out that will push you forward. The Lord is in charge and you're never alone. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. God bless you. Bye.